Hey guys, MrCookie here, and welcome back to Viva Piñata. If you saw in the last episode, I had a little slime here called Sam. And if you watch the Slime Rancher 2 videos, you'll realize why he's here. And I was recording some videos earlier on why, so that's why in these last couple videos, you've been seeing Sam in the background. Which, I mean, maybe he'll just come in and just be a regular show. I don't know. But I mean, for the time being, it's probably just a permanent thing, and I am not really paying attention to these. Oh my god, they're almost dying. The last episode of Viva Pinata that we did, we planted a bunch more blackberry bushes. We got a bunch of long grass everywhere, and now we have confirmed that we have the visit requirements, and we also have the resident requirements met for the donuts. And all they have to do now is once they come in, they just have to start eating the blackberry bushes, or the blackberries that we have scattered all about on the ground. And eventually, that will allow them to end up getting a bunch of dudes. And we can start, having donuts on our garden. Start breeding a couple more worms to get in here, because we do need them. No, worms are always like, your heart and soul of the garden. I saw a donut earlier. Yep, there he is right there. So he should be coming in, because I know he has the visit requirements, but that is confirmed. And he was eating the blackberries. He just needs to eat 6 of them, and then he'll eventually become a resident. And then we just have to figure out what we gotta do to get them to romance, so we can start, doing all that kind of a thing. We have a raise ant coming in. He says to eat 3 fruit of any kind, so we'll have a raise ant resident, and I know the raise ants are very, very valuable, because this isn't even a wild card pinata, at least I don't think, because this one goes for 1,000 too. I mean, maybe it is a wild card pinata, I just didn't even realize. But I feel like it isn't, because this is like my first one, and like this one was just naturally walked into the garden, so there's no way this can be a wild card pinata. So these are just like, very expensive dudes. And is that okay? He's still eating. Okay, I saw him eat at least 2 fruits, so he just needs to eat 1 more, unless I didn't see him eat another one already. We also have half-lies that we can mate and stuff, and I think they're fair bit expensive as well. Yeah, they're cost 304. It's not as much as the raise ants, but still something we should consider, because we definitely want to, get a consistent profit, and we already have the requirements for them, for, like, the poppies and stuff, so what we got to do with that is just keep on keeping on and doing what we're doing, and eventually we'll have everything we need. Okay, and he's eating 3 fruits of any kind, so he's going to become a resident any minute now. And we also have a jar of honey, which is what the raise ants need to, what do you call it, a romance. They need to eat 1 of those. We already have the house. So we could just get 1 of these dudes, grab him over here so we can eat that, and we can start romancing some raise ants. Alright, let's see what this romance minigame... Oh, what?
These moving loaders will, like, move? You'll come
Oh.
across moving coins at some point, too. So don't say I didn't...
Moving coins? Oh my god. Yeah, so we're definitely not making money off of this. I'm not... Oh! Okay, safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Running through, everything's fine. We met it. I'm not even risking gonna grab those coins. That is not worth it. I ain't doing it. How do I get a new gat? Because they've appeared, but it's like I don't know what to do. Okay, 20 square penometers of water. Okay, have a watercress growing on the garden. Have 30 square penometers. 3% of the garden covered in water, which I think we already have. So we just got to get some watercress growing, and I guess they eat that, I would assume, or something like that. So we'll get a couple of things. We're trying to get as many unique and interesting pinatas on the garden as we can. So, do stuff. Oh, hey! We're romancing. What do we got? What's we got going on here? Okay, we're doing a little sidestep over here. Soul salute. Okay, little military romance. I like it. But you know what? Let's put a fish fountain in here. Why not? I don't know where we're gonna put this, but you know what? Oh, you know what? Right next to the log. How close can I put it to the log, though? Okay, apparently, back it up a little bit. What is... Oh, it's because of the worm obstructing it. Okay, so now it's blocked. And put it right there. Check out. There we go. Nice little fountain coming in here. Actually, I think that's one of the requirements, actually, for one of the other sour pinatas. You have to have like a fountain in your garden to make them like go away, or I think maybe I'm wrong on that. I think that's actually a thing now. All right, cost a lot. I have returned, and do you have any watercress seeds by any chance? You do. Okay, I will be taking those. I'm assuming I need to place these near the water, probably. I mean, why would it be called a watercress if you don't grow it near the water? That would be kind of stupid. Alright, so plant a couple of those. Okay. How many got planted? Okay, only those two. Alright, though apparently these ones are a little too close to the water. If you could move. We got watercress growing, so eventually that'll bring the new gats in. So we might have some new I don't know why that's such a tongue twister for me. But we might have some new gats coming in soon, which is pretty cool. So that'll all be very funny and very exciting. To name one of them Sonic. You can't have like a little hedgehog, fudgehog thing in a game and not name it Sonic. Like that's you literally just can't do that. That wouldn't make any sense. And naturally, we're gonna go over to this other one, get rid of all this stuff and name it Amy. Of course, Sonic and Amy over here. That's just, it just makes sense. Like, that is literally just, you have to do that. We're gonna get Sonic and Amy to have a little baby making action. And then we're just gonna move on from there on out. We're gonna cut deep into the funds, but I think it'll all be worth it. I do. Look at that. So we're gonna get a heart over their heads. There we go. Just soon. There we go. They're both ready to romance. Here we go. Yeah. And we got moving loathers. And moving coins. Oh my god, she was right. I don't like any of what's happening here. So I don't know who I'm playing as. Sonic, Amy, I'm not sure. I don't like anything that's happening. Okay, we did it. That was scary. What's going on? Oh, fudge hog romance dance. Oh, they're nice little ballerinas. I thought they would have been a little bit more aggressive. That's pretty cool. A little thing. Okay, yep, that's about what more I expected. Oh my god. Okay, well, there we go. Their fudge hogs have been romanced. And we leveled up twice. Surely we get something new. Shovel upgrade. What does that do? I pretty much have everything I need. What do I need another shovel upgrade for? What does this do?
Well done. You've reached the stage I got to on my 3rd day in the garden. This makes your shovel stronger, so you should be able to deal with some of the more awkward things in your garden.
So that means what exactly? What do we got? Appear requirements. I have that. Okay, have watercress growing in the garden. It doesn't specify a specific amount, and I think I already have the water requirement. I'm pretty sure. So we should be getting visited by some new gats at some point. What is going on here? Okay. Probably should have waited your turn there. I don't know who's coming out here. Was that Frogger? I'm sorry, Frogger. That was weird. I'm sorry that happened to you. Pond. Get a little extra pond water business up in here. I don't know if that is a good idea or a bad idea, but just in case we don't have the water requirement for the new gat, because I guess maybe we don't, we're gonna grow, or we'll start hopping and footing and digging some dudes right up in here. Dig just a little extra pond just in case. Make sure everything is exactly as it should be. I think I'm gonna leave this episode of Viva Piñata here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, I believe believe, like, we know, definitely know we have the requirements for the donuts. I mean, we have all our blackberry bushes. I counted, replanted some, and it seems like every single one is now growing blackberries, which is nice. I mean, this one maybe not, but I guess that's okay. But either way, most of them are growing, and we have at least 10 on here, so we should have the requirements for the donut, and I think we also now have the requirements for the nougat as well, so we have that extra pond space, and so I think we should be good to maybe start getting some new people. I mean, or maybe not. Maybe it's like we don't have enough space for anything, that kind of thing. I don't know, but either way, we should be able to do some good things maybe in the future. But until then, we just gotta wonder and wait, basically. But either way, if you like the video, press the like button, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.